Now in today's video, this is like a requested video for you folks, a complete DVD and Blu-ray collection for 2024. So I'm going to be showing each title in the collection, showing every single title on the shelf, and we also got some additional DVDs that couldn't fit on this shelf, so it's a good thing I've got spares. And then afterwards, at the end, I'll be showing my Blu-rays. So yeah, I know it's kind of a mess at the moment, but, just because I've got stuff and that in the shed. So yeah, this is obviously where I keep all my DVDs. If you've checked out my Blu-ray and DVD collection overviews for 2022, you'll probably notice that I kept these in the same exact place in the shed, just because I had no room to put them anywhere else. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So before I do start off with the shelves and that, I'm going to be showing this to begin with, this Father Ted Complete Collection box set. Might get around to watching this one day. Never watched this in a while, probably since I got it for Christmas, so yeah, should give that another watch, see how good it is. So let's begin with the collection overview itself. So we have the complete Coronation Street collection, which I won't be pulling out every single one, but you probably get the idea. And then we have my entire Doctor Who collection. So we begin, of course, with the Russell T Davies era, with Series 1 with Christopher Eccleston. Series 2, one of my favourite series, featuring the 10th Doctor and the last appearance of Rose Tyler. Series 3 with the Master. Series 4 featuring Donna Noble as Catherine Tate, another good companion, and one of my second favourite series via Series 2. Then I have the complete specials that David Tennant did, the final official David Tennant episodes until he came back in the 50th and 60th anniversary special. And then we have Series 5, Matt Smith's first series. Series 6, Series 7, The Day of the Doctor, The Time of the Doctor, Series 8, Series 9, Series 10, Twice Upon a Time, and this was Peter Capaldi's era. Into the Jodie Whittaker era, Series 11, Series 12, Revolution of the Daleks, Series 13, titled Flux, Eve of the Daleks and Legends of the Sea Devils, and Jodie Whittaker's final official Doctor appearance is The Power of the Doctor. Then we have the 60th anniversary specials with the return of David Tennant and Donna Noble as Catherine Tate. No, it's the other way around, Catherine Tate as Donna Noble. So, yeah. And then we have Season 1 of Doctor Who, which I've already done an unboxing of, so you can check that out. And for more opinions, to see more of these collection videos, check out my entire Doctor Who collection video. Then we have the spin-off TV series with Torchwood, Sarah Jane Adventures, and Class. The next up is Primeval, complete Series 1 through to 5. Another series I'm thinking about rewatching, but I don't know when. So yeah, that's that. Then we have the entire Star Trek Next Generation collection, which is the complete seasons 1 to 7. Star Trek Generations, First Contact, In Resurrection, and Nemesis. Firefly, the complete series, and the continuation movie Serenity. The complete seasons 1 to 8 of Game of Thrones, and the spin-off series House of the Dragon, which is season 1. Season 2 has just recently finished, so we'll just leave it at that. Then we have a couple of David Tennant dramas, Des and Litvinenko. State of Play, the original BBC TV series, definitely better than the Russell Crowe remake. Then we have Life on Mars, Series 1 and Series 2. Then the sequel series, Ashes to Ashes Series 1, Series 2 and Series 3. Then we have the complete collection of Cold Feet. Then we have Series 1 to 4 of Ultimate Force, a very good ITV drama starring Ross Kemp. The Band of Brothers box set and the Pacific. And then to round off this top shelf, we have the complete box set of Cheers, which is a classic comedy series, and then obviously the spin-off. Well, not sort of spin-off, but Frasier got his own show, and that is the complete seasons 1 to 11 box set of Frasier. So continuing with the TV, we have Liar, The Long Shadow, the Battlestar Galactica rebooted 2004 TV series. Then we have 24, Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24, Redemption, 7, 8, and 24, Live Another Day. Then we have the complete Seasons 1 to 8 of House. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Seasons 1 through to 6, classic comedy starring Will Smith. One of my favourite sitcoms, The Big Bang Theory. So we have Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 6, Season 7, Season 8, Season 9, Season 10, one of my favourite series of all time. Season 11, another good season. And Season 12, the final season and a great finale. Then we have the spin-off TV series Young Sheldon. So we have Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Season 7 recently finished, and that should be coming out on DVD and Blu-ray very soon, so we'll just leave it at that. Then we had the American Office, which goes out of the American comedy sitcoms. So we have Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Season 8, which is a Region 1 copy for some reason. And then we have the final season, Season 9. And then into the British comedies now with the complete box set of the UK Office. And David Brent's Life on the Road, the movie starring Ricky Gervais. Extras, Series 1, Series 2, and a special. Then we have the Ricky Gervais live stand-up, so here's Animals, Politics, which is probably one of my favourites, Fame, and Science. Then we have the complete box set of Derek, contains the first 2 seasons and the special. An Idiot Abroad, An Idiot Abroad 2, and An Idiot Abroad 3, the special. The Moaning of Life, and The Moaning of Life Series 2. Then going into the Peter Kay comedies, which is one of my favourite comedians. Starting off with That Peter Kay Thing, the complete series. Phoenix Nights, Series 1 and 2. The Max and Paddy's box set, Road to Nowhere and The Power of Two, which is honestly one of my favourite series that Peter Kay has done. Then we have Peter Kay's Car Share, Series 1 and 2. And then we have the live stand-ups at the Top of the Tower, at the Bolton Albert Halls, at the Manchester Arena, the Tour That Didn't Tour, Back on Nights, the double box set of Peter Kay's Stand Up UK and Special K, Peter Kay Drive to Distraction, and Peter Kay The Early Days. Spaced, starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, a very short-lived series. And then we have series 1 through to 9 of Peep Show, which you basically get the idea. Then we have the In-Betweeners, series 1 to 3. Not going to pull any of these out either because you probably get the idea anyway. And I do have the movies on Blu-ray. Then we have Friday Night Dinner series 1 to 5, and then we have series 6 separates. Then we have series 1 to 7 of Not Going Out, Little Britain, the complete collection, which is the first 3 seasons, the comic relief special, the abroad special, and the live special, and then the USA version. Then we have the complete series of, well, not the complete series, but, well, yeah, the complete series, just the seasons. But it's not the complete specials of Mrs. Brown's Boys, so there's series 1 to 4 and the Christmas package. Mrs. Brown, and then we have Mrs. Brown's Boys, the movie. And then to finish off this shelf, the Only Fools and Horses DVDs, which is only seasons 1 to 7 and the last 3 specials, which was a classic TV series, but never watched it in a while, so maybe I'll give it a rewatch one day. Then we have Blackadder, Black Books, the complete series of Coupling, series 1 to 4, the IT Crowd, complete series 1 to 5, Gavin and Stacey, the complete collection, and Special Christmas. Cannot wait for the Christmas special coming out later in the year. Then we have The Simpsons, complete seasons 1 through to 19, the first 2 seasons of The Cleveland Show, Futurama, seasons 1 to 8, and the 4 specials. American Dad, volumes 1 to 13. Family Guy, seasons 1 through to 19. Family Guy, Stu Griffin, The Untold Story. Family Guy Uncovered. Then the 3 Star Wars trilogy, Blue Harvest, Something to the Dark Side, and It's a Trap. Then we have South Park, all the South Parks. All the way up to season 26, and then we have Post-COVID, The Streaming Wars, and Joining the Pandaverse, and then we have the South Park movie. King of the Hill, seasons 1 to 5, Beavis and Butthead, volumes 1 to 4, the Clone Wars, the mini-series, which is volumes 1 and 2, yeah, and then the Clone Wars TV series, Batman the Animated Series, volumes 1 and 2, and Mask of the Phantasm, and then we have Robot Chicken, seasons 1 to 4, and the Robot Chicken Star Wars specials. Then next up we have all of the Fimbles TV series, which I won't go. I won't pull any out because I've already did a collection video of it already, so you can check that out. The entire Horrid Henry DVD collection, and yes, I did buy season 3 just because I wanted to have some more room for the collection, so yeah, and there was bonus episodes too. So yeah, that's that. That's all of the Horrid Henry DVDs. Not going to pull any of these out because you basically get the idea anyway. The Lazy Town TV series, Thunderbirds, Stingray, Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons, and the rebooted series, which is one of my favourites, so there's series 1 and 2. The Adventures of Tintin, the complete animated series, Tom and Jerry, the complete classic collection, so there's volumes 1 through to 6. Then the entire Scooby-Doo collection, beginning with Where Are You?, Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, all 10 volumes of What's New Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo the movie, Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, and the Scoob movie, the Fairly Odd Parents TV series, the Rugrats Mysteries, and the movie itself, Rugrats in Paris, and Rugrats Go Wild. The TV series of SpongeBob SquarePants, including the 3 movies. The complete box set of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, one of my all-time favourite Nickelodeon shows. Then we've got the movie itself. Good Burger, classic Kenan and Kel film. Then we're into Aardman with Early Man, the Morph Files, the complete Creature Comforts collection, Shaun the Sheep Season 1, Shaun the Sheep movie, and Farmageddon. Wallace and Gromit, the complete collection, Curse of the Were-Rabbits, Chicken Run, and Flushed Away, which leads into DreamWorks. So we have the Shrek movies and the 2 shorts, Puss in Boots and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, the Madagascar trilogy and the Christmas special, and Penguins of Madagascar. Over the Hedge, the Kung Fu Panda movies 1 to 4, Megamind, the Region 1 copy, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, Trolls, and then we have all of the Pixar movies. So there's Toy Story 1 to 4, Lightyear, A Bug's Life, Monsters Inc., Monsters University, Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, The Incredibles 1 and 2, the Cars trilogy, Ratatouille, WALL-E, Up, Brave, Inside Out. Can't wait to watch the sequel, still not seen it yet. The Good Dinosaur, Coco, Onward, Soul, Luca, Turning Red, Elemental, and Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Continuing with the Disney stuff, we have The Nightmare Before Christmas, Lilo and Stitch, Inspector Gadget, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. So there's Curse the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, On Stranger Tides, and Salazar's Revenge. The BFG, the animated version and the remake, the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, a series of unfortunate events. The Lego movies. So there's the Lego Movie, Lego Movie 2, Lego Batman movie, Lego Ninjago movie. A classic from when I was a lot younger, We're Back, A Dinosaur Story, The Iron Giants, Space Jam, and Space Jam: A New Legacy, Bugs Bunny, Taz, and I would also, I don't know, maybe I'll get rid of these two and get the Looney Tunes complete box set. Maybe I might do that, if I even want to pay money with that. The Super Mario Bros. Super Show Volume 2, Despicable Me, Despicable Me 2, Despicable Me 3, the Minions movie, and the sequel, The Rise of Gru, Hop, Rango, the John Cena collection with Wildlife, the John Cena Experience, Greatest Rivalries, the Superstar collection, and Hustle, Loyalty, Respect. The entire collection of Top Gear. I'm not going to pull any of these out, but there you go. The Russell Howard live stand-ups, which we have the live. Yeah, you can probably get the idea. And then we have the Good News, the best of Series 1 and 2. Paddy McGuinness live, Paddy McGuinness All-Star Ball-Ups, and Paddy McGuinness Plus You live. The entire Mr. Bean collection. So we have the movies, the live action series, and the animated series, which is volumes 1 to 12. Johnny English Reborn, Johnny English Strikes Again, Rat Race, this red case is Love Actually, The Holiday, The Invention of Lying, Ghost Town, Human Traffic, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End, Paul, Run Fat Boy Run, Cuban Fury, Magicians, Four Lions, and then we have a couple of Eddie Murphy films with Trading Places, Beverly Hills Cop, the trilogy, Raw, The Nutty Professor, Daddy Daycare, and Norbit. Then we have Basketball, Team America World Police, the Zoolander, Jojo Rabbit, the Role Models, Pineapple Express and Step Brothers Triple Pack, Superbad, The Weatherman, and we have all the Adam Sandler films, Going Overboard, his first ever movie, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, Bulletproof, The Wedding Singer, The Waterboy, Big Daddy, Little Nicky, Mr. Deeds, Anger Management, 51st Dates, Spanglish, The Longest Yard, one of my all-time favourite Adam Sandler films, Click, I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, You Don't Mess With the Zohan, Funny People, Just Go With It, Pixels, Blades of Glory, Dodgeball, Kingsman, The Secret Service, The Golden Circle and The Kingsman, Groundhog Day, Bruce and Evan Almighty, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, classic Mike Myers film, Wayne's World, so there's Wayne's World 1 and 2, £7, Hitch, The Pursuit of Happiness, Hancock, Mrs. Doubtfire, classic Robin Williams film, Nights at the Museum 1 and 2, and The Secrets of the Tomb, Hotel for Dogs, School of Rock, Ghostbusters 1 and 2, Diary of a Wimpy Kid 1, 2, 3 and 4, Fred the Movie, Super, Dad's Army, About a Boy, Notting Hill, The Big Lebowski, the Anchorman films 1 and 2, and the Jackass movie collection, Bad Grandpa, Jackass Forever, and the MTV series of 3 volumes. And for the bottom shelf of this side, we have Santa Claus the movie, A Christmas Carol, the George C. Scott version, and the Kelsey Grammer musical version, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, the Home Alone box set 1 to 4, Jingle All the Way, classic Schwarzenegger Christmas film, The Grinch, it's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is definitely better than the animated remake, The Polar Express, Grease is the word, Save the Last Dance, The Greatest Showman, and then we have my horror, my massive horror collection, so I do have quite a lot of horror films. So we have Halloween, It, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2 the New Batch, Beetlejuice, Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3, Bride of Chucky, which is probably one of my favourites, to be quite honest. Likewise with Seed of Chucky, Curse of Chucky, Cult of Chucky, and the Child's Play remake. Then we have the Evil Dead trilogy, so we have The Evil Dead, the original, Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, Evil Dead 3, Army of Darkness, The Evil Dead remake, and Evil Dead Rise, the Hannibal Lecter trilogy, so we have Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, and Red Dragon, which is probably one of my favourites, Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, the Scream remake, or Scream 5, however you want to call it. And then we have Scream 6. Then we have all of the Saw movies, which I'm not going to pull any of these out, but you get the idea. So we have the first 7 Saw movies, then the Jigsaw, Spiral, and Saw X. Dawn of the Dead, the remake, Creep, Silent Hill, 28 Days, and 28 Weeks Later. 1408, Jaws, Cloverfield, 10 Cloverfield Lane, the Cloverfield Paradox. One of my all-time favourite movies, Donnie Darko, Ghost, Independence Day and Independence Day Resurgence, Armageddon, Pitch Black. Then we have a couple of Steven Spielberg films, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Artificial Intelligence, War of the Worlds, the remake, and then we have all of the Star Wars movies, the first 6 movies, including this bonus material, which I got separately. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, Solo, a Star Wars story, and then the modern last films, which are The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of the Skywalker. Next is Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Super 8, the Matrix box set containing the Matrix trilogy, the Animatrix and the Matrix Experience, the Matrix Resurrections, the Terminator trilogy. I have the rest of the films on Blu-ray. 2012 Doomsday, U571, The Core, The Fifth Element, the original Planet of the Apes movies, and the remake from 2001, and the other films I have on Blu-ray. The Indiana Jones box set containing the trilogy and the bonus material, and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and then we have the Dial of Destiny. Then we have the Quentin Tarantino movies, which I may upgrade these to Blu-ray to go with the other modern films. So we have Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, which I actually quite liked, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2, Inglourious Bastards, The Goonies, Forrest Gump, Castaway, Catch Me If You Can, The Terminal, K-19 The Widowmaker, Kingdom of Heaven, the Taken trilogy, The Grey, A Walk Among the Tombstones, Run All Night, 1 Hour Photo, The Italian Job, the original and the remake, Angela's Ashes, Titanic, A Scanner Darkly, An Officer with a Gentleman, American History X, Rounders, The Deer Hunter, Raging Bull, The Untouchables, Goodfellas, Heat, a trilogy box set of, if I can get this out, a trilogy box set of Scarface, Casino and Carlito's Way, American Gangster, Master and Commander, Goodnight Mr. Tom, Kiss the Girls, Along Came a Spider, which is one of my favourites, Sum of All Fears, the Godfather trilogy containing the first 3 movies and the bonus material disc, Interview with the Vampire, Meet Joe Black, License to Kill, Training Day, Deja Vu, Slumdog Millionaire, Rambo, First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3 and Rambo Last Blood. For this side we have 2 shelves worth, so we have the Spider-Man movies. I'm not going to pull any of these out, but there you go, which starts the Marvel section. Then we have Iron Man, Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3, The Incredible Hulk, Thor, Thor the Dark World, Thor Ragnarok and Thor Love and Thunder. Captain America the First Avenger, probably one of my favourite MCU Marvel films with Iron Man 2. The Winter Soldier and Civil War. Avengers Assemble, Age of Ultron, the Infinity War and Endgame, Ant-Man, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Captain Marvel, and The Marvels, which is obviously the sequel to Captain Marvel. Fantastic Four double pack containing Fantastic Four itself and Rise of the Silver Super. And the 66 Batman movie. The only, well, it's not DC, but yeah, it's a superhero film. Train Spotting. T2 Train Spotting. Bronson. Made in Britain. East is East, classic movie, along with West is West, the sequel to East is East. Once Upon a Time in the Midlands, Dead Man's Shoes, This is England, and then we have the TV series of 88, 86, 88 and 90. The Virtues, a very interesting drama, starring Stephen Graham. Away Days, the Transporter trilogy with Jason Statham, Crank 2, High Voltage, Blitz, Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch, and Mean Machine, which I quite liked. And then we have the Tom Cruise movie collection, so we have Rain Man, Days of Thunder, A Few Good Men, Jerry Maguire, The Last Samurai, Valkyrie, Mission Impossible 2, Mission Impossible 3, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, and Fallout, which is quite good. We have Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, Vanilla Sky, Collateral, Jack Reacher, which is a very interesting movie, and Jack Reacher Never Go Back. And we have the Stanley Kubrick sort of film collection, so we have Spartacus, Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, 2001 A Space Odyssey, A Clockwork Orange, The Shining, Full Metal Jacket, and Eyes Wide Shut, Braveheart, Gladiator, Road to Perdition, Shutter Island, Face Off, Gone in 60 Seconds, The Usual Suspects, Speed, great Keanu Reeves film, and Speed 2, Cruise Control. And finally for this, for the DVDs, we have the Lethal Weapon 1 to 4 box sets, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the Swedish version, and the Daniel Craig version, Layer Cake, The Invasion, Cowboys and Aliens. The James Bond 50th anniversary box set contains Dr. No to Skyfall, Spectre, and his last film, No Time to Die. Tomb Raider, which is actually a double pack containing the first Tomb Raider and, of course, the sequel, The Crater of Life. The Clint Eastwood collection containing the first 4 classic movies. And we have a couple of John Wayne classics. We have Hattery, Donovan's Reef, The Sons of Katie Elder, El Dorado, True Grit, classic Wayne movie, and The Shootist, Stand By Me, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, The Talented Mr. Ripley, Swordfish, Romeo and Juliet, Shooter, Max Payne, Paycheck, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, the Oceans trilogy, and then we have all my Thomas and Friends DVD collection, and then we have the complete series of Friends and the spin-off TV series Joey, Smallville, The Marine, John Cena, Apocalypse Now, Phone Booth, Memento, Beavis and Butthead Do America, and The Simpsons movie. And to finish off this collection video, I thought I'd show off my Blu-rays, so I'll get through these as quick as I can. So we have The Walking Dead, complete seasons 1 through to 11. Lethal Weapon, season 1 and 2. There is a season 3, but that's not been released in the UK on Blu-ray. Westworld, seasons 1 through to 3. And season 4, The Choice. Sherlock, the complete series 1 to 3, series 4, and the Abominable Bride, which arguably should be after series 4. The London 2012 Olympic Games. Then we have some animation with Rick and Morty, seasons 1 through to 3, season 4, season 5, season 6, and season 7. And Rick and Morty is one of my all-time favourite animated shows. Star Wars Rebels season 1, 2, 3 and 4. Arrow season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which I do quite like Arrow, but then I do prefer the Flash better. So, and then we have the complete series 1 to 9. Watchmen, the TV series, and the movie, which leads us into the DC movie collection. So, and then we have the Batman animated 5 Blu-ray animated collection containing Mystery of the Batwoman, Batman Bad Blood, Under the Red Hood, Gotham Knights, and Year One. Batman and Harley Quinn. The double pack of The Dark Knight and Batman Begins, starring Christopher Nolan. And then the steelbook of The Dark Knight Rises. Superman Returns. And then this leads us into the DC Extended Universe collection with Man of Steel, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, which I quite liked, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Justice League, great DC movie, Aquaman, Shazam, Joker, Birds of Prey, Wonder Woman 1984, Zack Snyder's Justice League, which is sort of like a TV movie to me, but it is quite long. The Suicide Squad, the Batman, which I quite liked, and actually better, to be quite honest, Black Adam, Shazam, the Fury of Gods, The Flash, and Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Ghost Rider, Bloodshot, the X-Men Cerebro collection containing 7 of the X-Men movies, which has X-Men to X-Men Days of Future Past, X-Men Apocalypse, Dark Phoenix, Deadpool, and Deadpool 2, Logan, and the New Mutants. Leading to MCU with Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and Volume 3, Black Widow, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and Eternals, which is a pretty good movie. Back to the Future, the 30th Anniversary Trilogy box set, the Jurassic Park Ultimate Trilogy, the first one being my favourite. And then we have Jurassic World, the double pack, containing Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Jurassic World was okay, second one really not that good, and Dominion was definitely superior to both previous movies. Ready Player One, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Rise, Dawn, and War for the Planet of the Apes, Star Trek, Star Trek Into Darkness, and Star Trek Beyond, District 9, Elysium, Gravity, the Transformers 3-movie box set containing the first 3 Transformers movies, which are my favourite Transformers films, and my least favourite film, Age of Extinction, and The Last Night, which again, not very good, Rise of the Beast, which is actually quite okay, and then Bumblebee, which I quite liked. 2012, my all-time favourite movie. Terminator Salvation, the T600 limited edition. Terminator Genesis, and Terminator Darkface, which I actually really enjoyed. Total Recall, a couple of Martin Scorsese films now with Taxi Driver and The Wolf of Wall Street. We have a couple of Clint Eastwood films with Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, Gran Torino, Invictus, which is actually a film by Clint Eastwood, and American Sniper. Then we have some couple of Daniel Day-Lewis films with Gangs of New York, There Will Be Blood, very good film, and Lincoln. True Grit, No Country for Old Men, which I actually quite enjoyed, directed by the Coen brothers. Avatar, Avatar: The Way of Water, Alita: Battle Angel, Bob Marley: One Love, a very good film based on Bob Marley's life, the Lord of the Rings motion picture trilogy, and then we have the Hobbit films, which are An Unexpected Journey, The Desolation of Smaug, and The Battle of the Five Armies, Blade Runner: The Final Cut, and Blade Runner 2049, Sherlock Holmes in this lenticular Blu-ray sleeve, and a Game of Shadows. Then we have the Fast and the Furious movies, this 4-film set, Fast and Furious 5, 6, 7, 8, Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw, Fast and Furious 9, and Fast X. Okay, so for this final shelf we have, of Blu-rays, we have Bad Boys, the 1 and 2 box set, Bad Boys for Life, Men in Black Trilogy, and Men in Black International, iRobot, Focus, a very good film with Will Smith and Margot Robbie, and Gemini Man, Kidnapping Freddie Heakin, The Revenant, 9, The Woman in Black, the Harry Potter 8-film collection, obviously containing the 8 films: Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, The Order of the Phoenix, The Half-Blood Prince, and The Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2, which my favourite is still Philosopher's Stone and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And then the spin-off movies: Fantastic Beasts, the free film collection, Pain and Gain, Interstellar, a very good movie. Wish I've upgraded this to Blu-ray sooner though, but yeah, it's all a great film with director Christopher Nolan. And another Christopher Nolan directed film, Dunkirk, The Creator, from the director Gareth Edwards from Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, Oppenheimer, another good Christopher Nolan film, which arguably should have been here. The Shawshank Redemption, which I've recently upgraded to Blu-ray, and again another Blu-ray I should have upgraded any sooner. Limitless, one of my all-time favourite movies, great movie with Bradley Cooper and Robert De Niro, of course. Looper, Knowing, Chronicle, Jumper, Justice. Then we have the Hunger Games films, so we have the Hunger Games Catching Fire, Mockingjay Part 1 and Part 2, and there was a recent film out, I think it's The Ballads of Song and Birds, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know when I'm going to pick up that film, but I'll probably pick it up soon. Inception, the triple play Blu-ray, another Christopher Nolan film, which also should have been here too. Which I do need to sort out my Christopher Nolan collection. Yeah, it is kind of a mess for this Blu-ray collection. Anyways, we have Source Code, Wanted, The Great Gatsby, Argo, The Lost Boys, classic movie starring Kiefer Sutherland, The Green Mile, another great classic movie starring Tom Hanks, Captain Phillips, The Truman Show, great Jim Carrey movie, and you can check out my movie review on that. Then we have some Liam Neeson movies, which I think this stars Liam Neeson. Yeah, it's Liam Neeson. So we have The Next 3 Days, The A-Team, one of my favourite Neeson films, Unknown, the double play edition, Battleship, Non-Stop, The Commuter, and Cold Pursuit. Bohemian Rhapsody, great movie with obviously the song by the Queen. Blood Diamond, Fight Club, another good movie starring Edward Norton. And then we have The Social Network, the Die Hard quadrilogy box sets, Surrogates, Nobody, The Rocky Undisputed Collection contains all 8 films. So we have Rocky, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4, Rocky 5 and Rocky Balboa. The Creed trilogy, so we have Creed, Creed 2 and Creed 3. The Expendables, which leads into Jason Statham. So we have the Expendables 1, 2, 3 and 4, which I quite enjoyed. The Bank Job and The Mechanic, which I actually thought was a pretty good Statham film. The Alien Anthology, Alien Covenant, Alien vs Predator, the Predator trilogy, the Predator remake, and yeah, the Predator trilogy contains Predator, Predator 2 and Predators. And then we have Prometheus, The Last Duel, Logan Lucky, John Wick, John Wick 2, John Wick 3 Parabellum and John Wick Chapter 4. Exposed. We have some Matt Damon films now with The Bourne Identity, my favourite Bourne film, The Bourne Supremacy, The Bourne Ultimatum, The Bourne Legacy and Jason Bourne. The Adjustment Bureau, The Martian, The Monuments Men, Le Mans 66, aka Ford versus Ferrari, which was quite interesting. Black Hawk Down, American Hustle, Safe House, Red and Red 2. A couple of Tom Cruise films now with Oblivion, Night and Day, the remake of The Mummy, American Made, the Top Gun 2 movie collection containing Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick, which I quite enjoyed. Texas Killing Fields, The Fighter, Man on the Ledge, Up in the Air, The Founder, very interesting movie based on McDonald's starring Michael Keaton. Django Unchained, a great Tarantino movie. The Hateful Eight, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, again, another great Quentin Tarantino movie with Leonardo and Margot Robbie. Baby Driver, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the Austin Powers collection box set, which is a very nice box set, and you can check out my unboxing / review of the Blu-ray to see for more information. The In-Betweeners movie and The In-Betweeners 2. 17 Again, Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2. 21 and 22 Jump Street, a Stephen Merchant stand-up comedy called Hello Ladies. Ted and Ted 2, A Million Ways to Die in the West, and actually quite interesting with Liam Neeson. And then we have a couple of Todd Phillips films with The Hangover, Hangover Part 2 and Part 3, and then we have Due Date, the Karate Kid remake, Crazy Stupid Love, Seeking a Friend for the End of the World, Morning Glory, This Is the End, Hall Pass, Bad Neighbours and Bad Neighbours 2. Sausage Party, great animated movie, and you can check out my movie review for more information, for more details. The Harry Hill movie, Elf, The Last Airbender, The Adventures of Tintin, The Secret of Unicorn. Then we have Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2, two very good movies. Tom and Jerry the movie, and then we have a couple of Disney movies with Tron and Tron Legacy in this double pack. G-Force, the Wreck-It Ralph films with Wreck-It Ralph and Ralph Breaks the Internet. Hotel Transylvania, the Emoji Movie, then we have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and finally, for the entire collection, the Super Mario Brothers movie, which is one of my favourite movies from Illumination. Okay, so that is pretty much it for my entire DVD and Blu-ray collection. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's a little bit unorganised, but maybe for a bit of time, maybe if I do get a better shed, and when it's all like clean and that, it'll be more organised. But yeah, this is quite a long video. I hope you stuck around for this video, and yeah, showing you all the DVDs in my collection. So anyways, make sure to stay tuned and subscribe to my YouTube channel, DVD Blu-Ray and DVD Collector 05.